Wanna know I'm full of self-doubt, and to be honest, it has never brought me down. No, 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 no. I'm really glad I'm not walking around believing my inflated ape brain has figured it out. And suddenly you realize that everything you ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize, 'cause everything I ever thought I was made me cry. Like and I'm really glad I don't take part in your big search for who you are. And I don't care that I sound arrogant, but knowing who you are is just for amateurs. And suddenly you realize, yeah, that everything you ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize. Oh, still everything you ever thought you were made me cry. To be honest, it made me wanna die inside. And I'm sure I did, but just a little bit. And suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize, 'cause everything I ever thought I was made me cry. Yeah, and suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize. Still everything you ever thought you were made me cry.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the chat. What's up? It's a Sunday. Hey, GGS, Fish by any other name, W. V, we got Meow here, Meow there, Julie Mango, Mary, thanks for modding, Nolabu, Dynamite, Belizean Mimi. We also have Pepsi Lady, It Ain't That, Mukbangs Are Awesome, Fresh Flowers, Gemini, welcome to the chat, Amy Judy, and everybody else just listening. Hey, R. Brownstein, how's everybody doing? Hopefully okay. So we are gonna go over Peetz. Foodie Beauty said a lot about her plans for Salah and whatnot. I did finally watch that Rocky Go Abouts video, and as Snarky Priest said, if you actually slow it down and up the sound, it he's actually saying yalla, not Salah, but yalla, as in let's go, because he wanted to leave. So I did notice that. Big Daddy in the house says Nolbu. You're funny, Nola. I am good, Fresh Flowers. How are you doing? Hey, Don's Hugbox. Hi there, Lolo FC. Little Nepotiz. Hi there. Oh, I need to put out a reminder. It seems there's a lot of immaturity when it comes to this little section of the internet where people will actually use other people's names to try and create a negative sentiment. This isn't the first time that happened. When did this happen? On my Monty After Dark. It isn't the first time 2 days ago. It won't be the last time 2 days ago where somebody uses another person's or another regular's name and try and create negative emotions so that when they step in the chat, they'll be, I guess, jumped on. So, hey, Vanessa McCready, just be aware of that, Mary, because I'm aware of that. I've seen it happen before. Just random people using other people's names. We've seen it happen with you, Mary, on my third channel. I've seen it happen multiple times where, imposters come in and they do that sort of stuff. So, yeah, just be aware that it does happen. So if you see somebody in the chat again and, they're not acting, they're acting the normal way. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like trolls. Yes. So if they're acting the normal way now, as they usually would, but yet, 2 nights ago they seemed very unfavorable, that's because it was a troll. Like, people just, they're adults. We're supposed to be adults and they're doing this. Yeah, exactly. Extremely childish dynamite. Hey, Natsuki. So we're gonna get into Peetz. A lot of people are concerned about Peetz. You ask why? Well, people are concerned about Peetz because Peetz might be looking for somewhere else to live come January, unless he finds a roomie that will pay, I don't know, a good portion or half of the rent. Or you could find roomies because Chantel is gonna have a lot of plans if she actually does make it to January for Salah to move in. So he has to make a game plan himself. So what will his game plan be? Like, it has to be something, right? He can't just not do anything. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Caticorn. Pete's not looking so good these days. Exactly. He's stressed. He is, indeed. Gemini says, I'm concerned about Pete's. Wish his mom and brother would come and take over the villa so she has nowhere to go when she gets back. Maybe that will happen. Who knows? I can only speculate on that. But something's going to have to happen because he can't just keep going the way he's going, especially when you don't even know if Chantel can keep up doing live streams as well as videos where she's at, and then who's going to be paying the rent at the villa. Is it going to just fall on Peetz, and Peetz is somehow going to have to pay 1775 and then some? Like, that is a lot of money to cover. So I don't know about this. I would be very, very, very anxious because that's a lot of money. Hey, Margaret M. Exactly, Gemini. Chantel's on said she just got her own place for the first time in 15 years. Is that why he's looking for a job? Yeah, I think that's partly why, because he knows what's up. I'm sure they probably had a little bit of a talk, or he realizes that, hey, this can't just last forever. Fresh Flower says it will be hard in the beginning for him, but I think it will be the best thing. Yeah, we shall see. Anyways, let me share my screen again. Let's get into this. We're gonna take a look at Peetz. I should change my brand to minimal. There we go. Little Nepotist says, I wonder if DLF is going trick or treating on Halloween. That would be disturbing. It would. We're gonna have to find out. All right, let's get into Peetz. We're gonna do normal because at 1.25x, it doesn't work at 1.25x. Let's go normal. When the whole Natter arc was going on, Peetz should have made a plan to get the hell away from Chantal. He should have, but he didn't. He was too complacent. Now look what has happened. Because this is what happens when you don't do that, right? You get too complacent.
Hey, Bow. Hey, Simone. Am I? I'm okay, Atman. How are you? Hey, Courtney. Hey, Tiffany.
Well.
Hey, Kat. Hey, Mama. Hey, Chrissy.
Good morning, Runs in Circles. Florida Polita, welcome.
Hey, Johnny Two Hands. T. I will. I don't know, I'll
True Don Sockbox,
not a
very true.
costume, but I'll dress up nice. I'll make myself look all nice for Halloween. Actually, give me a second. I just realized that I just remembered my shirt is dirty. Give me a second. I gotta change my shirt.
Oh, really? Okay. Or you could have showered. I mean, this right there is a telltale sign something's up. Like, Peetz, really? You didn't change your shirt? So now you're going to change it? How about a little bit of showering to go with that?
Sorry.
He did. He does look like he gained weight.
Shirt was dirty, so I want to.
What
Shirt was
is
dirty, so I wanted to change it.
What is up with all those stretched out collars? What is going on?
Got I spilled a little bit of stuff on it on my
True, it ain't that very
my
true.
supper. So just changing to a clean shirt. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Mark. Hey, Exa. Spooky stories? Nah.
Oh, nice, Vanessa.
Emily Carroll. If you want spooky stories, look up
He
the
does Dawn's.
comics of Emily Carroll. She's done some really good spooky stories.
Hey, Miss Lena, happy Halloween.
Handing out candy? Nah, of course not. Hey, fella. Hey, toilet bowl. Yeah, give me a second here.
Really, Billy's in Mimi? Fresh shirt with cheesy balls. Cheesy and salty.
That's it. Emily Carroll. Carroll with 2 R's and 2 L's.
Sup, Blonde Empress?
Cool.
I'm so sorry you have COVID. Get better soon.
I do like I like watching people playing Mario Maker 2.
I'm probably not gonna dress up Fresh Flowers, but we'll see. The last year, I still have my steampunk hat. We'll have to see. Maybe if I'm gonna do anything, it's gonna be something that's very simplistic. Like, I'm not gonna buy like this big over the top costume.
Dress the nut salsa.
Dress
I'll give you
this.
some nut salsa.
What does that even mean?
Courtney, I don't remember there being many Halloween, many trick-or-treaters.
Oh yes, my nether teeth.
But nah, I mean, we don't have anyone knocking on the door or anything.
My nether teeth will work. Hey, Tip Top.
Dashing now. The ones I watch: Grand Pooh Bear, Ryukar, Carl Sagan 42, and I watch Freaking Geek play Troll Levels.
Okay.
Those are the 4 Mario Maker players that I watch, just on YouTube. And hi, A. Gomez. Those little pictures of me. Looks so weird. I look so weird looking at them now.
Oh yeah, those old pictures. It's night and day when it comes to Peetz. He's unrecognizable right now compared to what he looked like earlier.
Because we asked them. Because we asked them, they agreed. We got lucky.
Oh, to stay. That's what he means.
They allowed it because we got really lucky.
To stay in the villa. Sure. Got lucky.
It. We'll see what happens.
Don Talkbox says the Stephen Harper wig can be repurposed for Halloween. It can.
The place is definitely, Twitter is definitely going to become even more of a shit show than it already was. Hey, Kelpace. And toilet bowl. Because the place that we were moving to canceled on us. Courtney? Because Elon Musk bought it.
Still cannot
Use the game
imagine
word. Yep, it very much has.
a place canceling like that without consequence.
There have been hey Arturo. Hey
Like
Barbara.
zero
Hey
consequence.
Aaron. So yeah, the place is going to become even shittier than it already is. All the worst people on Twitter are going to feel emboldened. Hey Apple. But here's the thing. So here's a key thing. Twitter makes its money from advertising.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Piss and Vinegar.
Right, Gemini.
So Elon Musk is going to have to keep the advertisers.
Emery, what's up?
And guess what? Most advertisers are...
Hey, Jesse Gypsy.
Well, my mom wasn't moving out. Advertisers aren't really going to want to be associated with a place full of people shouting the N-word. Imagine that. People aren't really going to be excited for that. Advertisers are going to be pretty reluctant to advertise on a site that's full of just the absolute worst racism and sexism and hate speech imaginable. Which means Elon Musk is going to have to
clean up,
put in place strict moderation, the similar moderation to what's in place now.
Beantown Girl says, "Good morning, Monty and chat. It still doesn't seem like Peetz gets it, so apathetic."
Thoughts on Yee? He's been an asshole for years.
Not Yee, but Yay. He ruined his empire in a whole month.
I mean, not yet. I'm not going to boycott it for now, but we'll see what happens with it. Was running a weird cult school, Jenna. He's already shut that school down.
Who's asking that? Who was running a weird cult school? Wait a second. Kanye is running a weird cult school. Oh yes, his school. Okay, I remember that. It was Kanye. Watching Peetz is tough. You'll get used to it. Oh boy. Whatever happened to Ye's school?
Ye?
There's a lot of people with
schools. He's an asshole just because he's always been an asshole. Except it wasn't just his money, Donald. There were other people chipping in money for that as well.
Okay.
And they're going to want to make money back.
It says Danda Academy may shut down. Teachers are quitting over anti-Semitism. So the Danda Academy shutting down for school year per principal. Okay. Yeah, it closed. There's articles from 2 days ago. Non-accredited private school Danda Academy abruptly closes. That sucks. For the students, that is. Hey, Paul.
But like Elon Musk had no fucking idea what he was buying. Hey, J-Dot.
Okay, so he has no idea what he's buying.
Genuinely had no fucking idea
because he doesn't have business
what
acumen,
he was buying
right?
with Twitter.
Okay, or he does know
not
what he's doing.
Sure entirely, but I think there were some other like anonymous backers. I think. Hey, Kira. Like he was asking people to like print out code.
Very true.
Why?
Oranges.
Like that's the weirdest fucking thing. Like that is the wildest goddamn thing I heard was that Elon Musk was like having some of the people programming at Twitter print out their code and like having people looking at the code. And why?
Oh, Pepsi lady, you're sweet. Thank you.
Catfish story. Sort of, Kira. Few years back.
True, Janine, but Peetz does know from the privacy of his Canadian bedroom. Yes, he knows everything.
Back like
expert.
Like 10 years ago at this point. No, not 10 years ago,
Genius.
but a few years back, when I was living in Cornwall. Hey, Jackie. Started chatting to this girl on some dating site. We agreed to meet up for supper. I went down, and she never showed up, and stopped responding when I messaged her.
That's his story.
The question is, Apple Pie, will he hire the right people,
True
or
Melanie
will he
sass.
hire people who will kiss his ass?
I
That's why
think
California's population is larger.
I love how Peetz weighs in on this. The same guy who couldn't figure out that maybe if he gets a PC, he should get at least 16 gigabytes of RAM rather than 8. Maybe that's why your computer keeps shutting down, Peetz, because you got 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's not a Mac. 8 gigabytes of RAM on a Mac is a whole lot different than 8 gigabytes of RAM on a PC. So now this is the guy who's has all these theories of how to do things and finds it weird that Elon Musk was telling people to print out their code. I kind of get that. I totally get that because how you code and certain things are very nuanced and certain things should be kept private. But there's a reason he's doing that because there's probably certain things behind the scenes he wants to know. So he was if he was saying that, I get it, but then I can also understand um that you also need to err with a side of caution. Pepsi Lady says, Monty, did you see what FBRC did to the government of Kuwait? No. Did he try and block Chantel from arriving in Kuwait? Is that it? I've been hearing from a few people.
Yeah, it's weird that Canada's got a lot of attention, and
Peetz is a genius. Yes, he is, Melanie.
it happens. Funnily enough,
Oh, he did
she
warn
might
them.
have done the same thing to my
Wow.
brother. Like I mentioned it to I'd gone out to supper. She never showed up. I went home, told
Sup, MJ?
my mom and my brother because we were all living together
Sup, Rob?
at that point. Told them what happened, and my brother was like, "I think that she may have. I think I may have talked to her on there." So I think she's just a catfisher. Hey, West Coast lass.
Right, Janine? Very knowledgeable. Extremely knowledgeable.
He is kind of a stupid man, Apple Pie. This was years ago, Piss and Vinegar. This is like
They are
7
catty-corn.
years ago.
They are very much so.
So it's not something that just recently happened. It was a while ago. None of them are banned, Dandy. Kira? I mean, I don't consider myself particularly high intelligence.
What?
I consider myself to be fairly average intelligence.
But Foodie Beauty's aunt thinks so. 125
Hey,
IQ,
Panda.
everybody. 125 IQ.
I had nachos from Connor's storage units. No. Ghoul and Chibi are not banned.
Sup, Kitten Zombie? Welcome.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Bunny. Indeed, Apple Pie.
Pete's eyes look very
Anunnaki,
sad.
no. Canada does not support the death penalty. We banned it years ago. A long time ago. Juliet, not yet. Haven't gotten rid of my those comics just yet. I do not partake in marijuana.
Sup, Monica?
Kira, I suspect that I'm neurodivergent.
There you go. Even he thinks so. Though we won't bring that topic up again.
Canada, I don't know exactly when Canada abolished the death penalty, but it was a long time ago. I feel like it might have been before I was even born. Yeah, 1976.
There you go. Does he have the pony parlor or show stable? I don't even know. How would I? Maybe he does. I don't know. We should ask him. Wait, I can see a pony.
Second.
Who's
Okay,
that
so
yellow pony?
yeah, so
Fluttershy. You
de
guys see it,
facto
right?
abolished in Canada in 1963, and actually, like, you know, legally in 1999. So it's actually 1999 that Canada like officially said, "Oh no, banning the death penalty." So yeah, as back in 1963 was when Canada decided, yeah, we're not going to do the death penalty anymore.
Right,
But it was
Melanie.
still technically on the books for a few things. I think 1970 something was when it was abolished for almost every crime, and then 1999 was when it was declared like, yeah, it's just
A lot of
not allowed in
things
Canada anymore.
happened in 1999. It seems. You hope it's the parlor? Okay.
Apple pie. The one thing I would note is that most of the time, death penalty cases cost more than just sending someone to prison. Life in prison.
I'll agree with that. There's a lot of costs because they have to use up all their appeals and whatnot, and it's a very lengthy process. There's a lot to it in terms of and the you got to be very careful with death penalty cases because if the prosecutor does anything wrong when it gets reviewed by a higher court, then it could be thrown out and you got to start over again. It's very specific to the process of having a capital case and having to go through the rounds of the actual court case and then the appeals, and it's quite expensive.
I think that's a shitty way of phrasing it, Ellen. It was a dude trying to fucking murder her. Some MAGA jackass
Hmm.
bought into all the fucking Fox News conspiracy theories. Like all the conspiracy theories pushed by Fox News.
Right, exactly, Melanie.
Oh, bye. Um,
Yeah, he always does the ear cleaning like that. Yeah, he's talking about
sources.
he's talking about Pelosi's husband that got attacked. When was that again? Yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? I can't keep up anymore. I think no, it was the day before. It was Friday. Yeah, he probably watches through Twitter clips and stuff. I don't know. Maybe he does watch the news. I don't feel he does. He's even said he just does a lot of Twitter. And prayers, condolences goes out to all the Soul incident that happened. Is very sad that there's a rise in death
Give me a
toll.
second here.
Extremely sad. So many
I don't
things
know how good this site is.
so many things happening in the
I
world.
say it like I skipped past a couple other sites. I don't know if this one is. I don't really know much about that site. It seems like as at a very, very, very quick glance, seems like it's probably better than the other. That it'd probably be more acceptable than some of the others that I was seeing.
It is Gemini. It's very scary. I don't think he's on the hormone pills yet, Summers.
But I mean, you can find all sorts of articles about it. Supreme Court.gov. that's an article.
Somebody asks, what does that vitamin D deficiency do?
So yeah, you can
It causes your bones to become thin, brittle.
find all sorts of other links about it. So anyway, move skull eventually? Probably not.
All right, we're gonna go forward because sometimes you got to do this with Peetz's streams.
You know, like inheriting $50,000. I don't know that I'd want to tax somebody who's inheriting $50,000. Inheriting $1 million. Law where families of victim could choose the punishment. The funny thing is, Kira.
R. Brownstein says vitamin D deficiency also causes depression, seasonal affective disorder too. Okay, SAD, I guess.
You'd be surprised
He is.
how many of the families oppose the death penalty. Like you'd be honestly surprised how many of them are like, no, we don't want death penalty. Good morning.
True, Beantown. At least he's on more often than he used to be. I gotta give him at least that.
Yeah, I'll stream on Halloween. That sounds our million. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. R. Brownstein, I got what you were saying. Hey, Sabrina, welcome.
I think it depends on the country, Anunnaki. Death penalty's the easy way out. I mean,
you missed lives yesterday. We did sing it to you, D-Rob. Didn't you come in and we sang it to you last night? Well, if you missed it, well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Sabrina says, hey, Monty, didn't she sell the TV? She did. Telltale sign right there. Selling your TVs.
I don't know. Hey, Shara. And like on a personal level,
you're welcome, Rob.
On a personal level, there are absolutely people that I'd be totally fine getting killed.
It's all good. I don't mind giving you twice the happy birthday wishes and song because you've been around, you've been here, you've been with me through it all. So thank you for being around.
You know, like
he's making you sleepy.
People where it's like, yeah, fuck him, off him.
Hey, Lindsay.
Makes no difference to me.
All right, you know what, Peetz? We've had enough. We're gonna go forward.
The
what?
Pig farmer? Okay, I was thinking of someone different. There was a guy in the Canadian military who turned out to be like a really bad murderer.
Oh, you mean the colonel? Yeesh. He's talking about the colonel, isn't he?
Feeder. No author's name for whoever wrote the Bible. So yeah, like some of those people.
So one small moose.
I'm not gonna cry if that might be a Hordak. Like there are definitely people in Canadian prisons where it's like, I'm not gonna cry if they do get killed. But I still oppose the death penalty.
Yes.
I'm not a fan.
Colonel Russell Williams. Also, doesn't Peetz not like prisons? Remember the whole thing he did like a year ago when he first started? Because remember, Peetz started streaming in October. Yeah, so it's been a little bit over exactly a year, but he started really streaming on his own channel a year ago, and a lot of people used to come in and super chat him. But remember, he is anti-prisons, but he also says he would like people to be placed somewhere away from society, and then everybody else asks, me included, What would you call that? A place where you place people who've done really bad things to society. What kind of word would you use for a place to place them somewhere? You know what that word is? It's called a prison.
And hey, Steph, how do you feel about not moving? It's a relief. Do I believe in UFOs, aliens? Nope. I'm not a fan of the government deciding who gets to live and who gets to die. So, do you think we should help people who are not helping themselves?
What does Peetz
In
like?
general, kind of, yeah.
Besides comics and ponies, Kit Kat, Sprite, pizza.
There are a lot of people who can't really do anything to help themselves because of conditions they're in.
True, Melanie Sassy is
I'm
everything.
in favor of a very strong social safety net to help people who need help. Hey, cool. Strawberry. Life out there. It's possible that there is life. It's possible that there is
For sure,
other life in
Janine.
the universe. Maybe even probable. It might even be probable that there's other intelligent life in the universe.
I would say it's more probable than possible because there's a high probability that there's life because how large is the universe? The universe is ever expanding, right? Why wouldn't there be life out there? Like the conditions can come together to create life, just like how the conditions came together to create life on Earth.
It hasn't visited Earth.
How do
And in
you
all
know,
honesty,
Pete's?
it probably never will.
How does Pete's know this? Come on.
Chrissy, absolutely. I mean, yeah, part of helping them is helping them to be self-sufficient as well, or
Exactly.
more self-sufficient. Giselle and Tom.
For sure, Fresh Flowers,
Not
extremely
like I'm going to be
ignorant.
fucking either of them, so it doesn't make a difference to me. That's my thought on the Giselle and Tom divorce. There's no chance that either of them are going to fuck me, so it makes no difference to me one way or the other.
Yeah, little nepotiz. I've seen those pictures ad nauseum of the colonel wearing his victim's underwear, looking mean mugging while in the underwear. It's like, what?
Like in Canada is strict when you enter, for example, you can't. I mean, I'm not sure of all the rules regarding it Anunnaki, but I mean, I think it's just apple pie. I don't know. I would probably be willing to fuck Giselle Bündchen.
What? You're willing? Okay, why are we having this conversation about Giselle Bündchen and whether or not she is, excuse me, but F-able? Like, why are we doing this? And he's so nonchalant. It's like, I'd probably be willing. Who even talks like that? It's Giselle Bündchen, of all people. Come on. Right, Janine?
That I'm pretty sure is not true, seemingly. What do I
Tiger
do
Paw
for fun?
says,
Yeah,
if the government offered the kind of help Pete's is talking about, he wouldn't take advantage of it. Anyhow, he'll just sit in his room and complain as always. True.
stuff. Doesn't Delphi? Like I had no idea if I heard about the Delphi murders when it happened. Like I was hearing about
Janine says supermodel meets super recluse. Exactly. Hey, that actually might be a TV show, a movie. No, a TV show. Supermodel meets super recluse. They fall in love, live happily ever after. The story of Pete's from
oh my god,
Cornwall.
just earlier today, Chantal was like getting ready and happened to be watching stuff on her phone, and she happened to be watching something on her phone about the Delphi murderer. And I'm like, do I know what that is?
Go for it. Okay, I'm gonna pitch it. Don't steal my idea, everybody. It's mine.
Yeah, I don't really. I don't really remember the Delphi murder. It was a few years ago. It was what, 2017, I think they said. So, you know, long enough that I'm not going to remember any of it. Some good national parks. Oh, I mean, there's tons. Canada's full of national parks. Burn sage. I've not burned sage, no.
There's a reality show like that. What's it called? Beauty and the Nerd? Oh, I didn't even know. Look at that.
No. No, I wouldn't. Kira, I mean, depends on what part of it you live in, but Ottawa is not the part of Ottawa I live in is not walkable.
Like, what? What is it? What is he talking about? That area is walkable.
Like, there are parts of Ottawa that are reasonably walkable, but as a whole, I'm pretty sure I think Ottawa is just not walkable at all. I feel like Canada as a whole tends not to be very walkable.
What does that even mean?
We spread out a lot. Hey, dude.
Listen, his area is completely walkable. Canada as a whole is completely walkable. In fact, there have been people who have ridden their bikes across Canada. Yes, let me repeat myself. There have been people that have ridden their bikes across Canada. They even have websites about it. Yes, you can ride your bike across Canada in a more or less safe fashion. I knew a guy who was riding his bike for about 150 kilometers a day. You have to put in that. You have to have about 150 to 200 kilometers a day. The more the better. But yeah, he was doing that every single day for about a month or so, a month and a half. And he went from BC all the way to the Atlantic. That's what he did.
In one national park in Canada? I don't know.
He doesn't know one national park like Algonquin.
Driver's license? No, I don't have a driver's license.
So the guy who just told people Canada is not walkable and his area is not walkable just doesn't know that he doesn't know of any parks. He can't list one park like Gatineau Park. He can't list Gatineau Park. He can't list Algonquin Park. Do you know how much parks there are close to Cornwall? But yet he's stumped. But yet he's telling you Canada is not walkable and his area is not walkable. Okay, yeah.
That one when I was a teenager and let it lapse. I was not comfortable driving. I am 37, almost 38. Hey, Cat Voice. Hey, MP. Hey, Timmy.
But One Small Moose, he probably could see part of it because there's literally a park across the street from where he lives. One Small Moose. If you know where Peetz and Foodie Beauty live, there is literally, I kid you not, a park across the street from where they live. So I am flabbergasted that he would say anything like this, where literally when you get out of his private, there is a park across the street.
Why are you saying your balls? Oh. Because
there's literally a park across the street from him.
Me, MP. I'm not.
RJD says he's 40 and can't work in oven. Exactly. He cannot.
I did not try the nut salsa. Do I make money from these streams? A little bit, Steph. I make a little bit of money off it.
Exactly, Ileana. The man can literally walk to the store. I've shown people this many times before. Everything is in walking distance. There's no need to have a car.
I mean, 12 or 15. I mean, it's more than just that, though, Flop. I mean, there's a grocery store, but I mean, it's. I don't know. It's just. not eating the nut salsa. Actually, innocent. I had a job interview just today.
Ooh. Okay, so wow. Okay, good for him. He had a job interview.
I did have a job interview today. I think it went pretty well. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell any of you what it's for.
Melanie says not walkable is an interesting insight into his psychology. I mean, literally, you can walk everywhere. Just go on and walk. Exactly.
I'm not going to say what it's for because, quite honestly, I don't trust people out there not to be fucking assholes about it. Like, genuinely, I do not trust people not to be assholes about it. So I'm not going to say where I applied for or anything like that.
All right, then don't. He doesn't need to.
Not even going to give hints. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully he gets this job so he can get away from this shitty situation. Just saying.
Yeah, or like I honestly don't want to give any hints. Because I give a hint and people will find some way to figure out what it is and fucking start fucking emailing the place to tell them how horrible I am or some shit like that.
Yikes.
I'm not even giving that much away, innocent. So, yeah. We'll see if I get it.
All right, so I guess maybe he didn't get the other job he applied for.
Sure. I'm aware that it's my friend that people don't like, but I don't trust them not to make an effort to ruin shit for me just because they don't like her. They'll be getting back to me within a few days.
Melanie says he needs to go on one of those bad bitch walks or hot girl walks that are on trend right now. Okay, yeah, maybe that is a good idea, Melanie. See, we are creating ideas
I
here.
don't know, maybe. What did I wear? Your mom's stripper outfit.
What?
Will I still live? Yeah, I'll still live stream.
What are we? Are we in like grade 6 or something? So we're talking. You what? What did he? No, let's hear this again. Seriously.
What did I wear? Your mom's stripper outfit.
Okay, Peetz, you totally dragged me.
Yeah, I'll still live stream. If I were rich, would it solve all my problems? No, but it would make it a whole lot easier for me to find solutions for my problems. Hey, Alicia.
Exactly, Tagapaw. Less isolation is always an improvement.
No, innocent. Hey, Gossip Girl.
Let's wish the best for Peetz.
On a side note, while I was doing some cleaning,
Probably is the rub.
but yeah, while I was doing some cleaning, I found a couple things that I forgot I had. Found a book I completely forgot that I had.
Gods of Jade and Shadow.
Gods of Jade and Shadow by Silvia Moreno Garcia. So this will be my next read. Absolutely, completely forgot that I got this like 2 years ago. I bought it like 2 years ago before I even before I moved in here. Over 2 years ago. I feel like 2.5 years ago. Before I moved into this place. And completely forgot that I had it. I had it in a book somewhere. I had it in a box and just forgot I had it. And I found a photo.
Right, most toes. Okay, let's pause. So who is that? Is that Peetz and Chantal?
Old photo of me and Chantal.
Yeah, I had to guess because I'm like, okay, cool. I wonder how old
Here's
that
me.
is. Yeah, we figured that's you.
And here's Chantal.
Yeah,
Me, Chantal. Fuck, looks awesome.
we
Yeah,
figured
I heard a lot of good things about it.
we figured the one with the bosom would be Chantal. Yes, Pete's.
So,
He had a jaw.
innocent. I wasn't.
Did he? No. Now I gotta go back. Now you're saying stuff. He had a jaw. Oh, he did. He did kind of have a jawline, right?
Me, Chantal. Fuck, looks awesome. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about it. So,
They really have transformed.
innocent. It wasn't today that I cleaned up. Did the cleaning? It was a couple days ago. Yesterday, I think it was. Would have been early 20s, Kira. Sometime in my 20s.
Jawline check.
Yeah, it was yesterday that I was. What was that? I was actually looking to see if I still had my copy of Final Fantasy III for the Nintendo DS. I couldn't remember if I had it or if I'd gotten rid of it. Hey, Bunny Star. So I was looking around to see. So I was just checking a couple old boxes to see if I could find it, and found something else instead. Comic book. I have not. I mean, I haven't. I never played Final Fantasy VII, and I haven't watched any Let's Plays for it.
Fresh Flowers asks or comments. It's interesting that he's showing old pictures. I wonder if he's reminiscing over better times. I guess so. Sometimes a lot of people do that. You know, when you look back at all the happier times you had with people. Is it just me, or does he seem somewhat happy? Like perhaps he seems a glimpse of life beyond Chantal, maybe?
Hey, Roses. I did watch a Let's Play of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and that one was really good. Hermit the Frog. 16.
True,
I'm
Daddy
not-
Kevin.
I'm
So
not
true.
thinking much about Final Fantasy 16 because it's going to be years before I play it anyway. Zelda, I really loved Ocarina of Time. Happy birthday, Ethan.
Peace has really weird ways to say things. Well, I shouldn't even say weird. I'd say like peculiar because I would never say Ocarina of Time. I thought it was Ocarina of Time. But then again, it doesn't really matter. But then he also pronounces yay as in ye. You know, Kanye is yay, but he says ye. What else does he say? He says Dragon Ball Z instead of Dragon Ball Z.
Happy birthday, Ethan. What kind of forever? Yeah, I'm still not fucking with Disney. So I hope the movie's good. I hope people enjoy it. But
it's up to 16
I'm
now?
not giving Disney
Really?
any of my money. Did I boycott Futurama? I mean, I won't
up to
be
17.
watching the
Okay.
show when it comes back. I would have been, honestly, even if I wasn't boycotting Disney, I would have been
boycotting somebody.
I'm just generally not happy with them bringing back Futurama. I love Futurama.
Yeah, 16 is out. But it seems 17 is, wait a second, no. It says Final Fantasy 16 is an upcoming action role-playing game about to be released mid-2023. X5I, so that's 16. So 17 isn't out yet.
Futurama, honestly, was probably the absolute best of those animated sitcoms. Incredible show. Brilliant show. I would
Futurama
say
was
that it's
good.
better than Simpsons, better than even peak Simpsons, better than Family Guy and
No.
South Park and all the other ones.
No, not better than Simpsons. Stop it.
Maybe the best animated sitcom of all time.
Of all time. Of all
But
time.
it fucking ended. Repeatedly.
It's not. Simpsons
Let
is.
things have a fucking end. You know, like that's... Stop dragging shit out of their... Stop dragging this old shit out of its grave for more money.
That's the whole point, Peetz. Money. That's why they're doing it.
So yeah, like the show ended, and then they brought it back for a few movies, and that was it over again. And then they brought it back for like 2 more seasons, and it ended again. And just come on, let shit be over and try new shit.
Right, Marie? So says the guy who is completely relaxed and doesn't have to pay much of the bills in the home that he lives in. So he's very complacent, talking about how other people keep drudging things up. Maybe because they got to pay their rent, they got to pay this. It was a successful show, so that's why they're bringing it back up. We're not kept, Pete's. We got to pay the bills. We got to make money.
Chrissy, it's not that nobody is creative anymore, Chrissy. The issue is that the people in charge of greenlighting shows
exactly says the man still living with his ex-girlfriend.
Guaranteed, like one stuff that's going to have guaranteed ratings. There's tons of new ideas. Just none of it's getting approved. None of it's getting approved because the people in charge are like, no. Nostalgia, that's where all the money is. Bring up the nostalgia. It's all... Yeah, like Stranger Things. Like that, I've never watched Stranger Things myself, but, you know, it seems like a cool, clever, and original idea. But it's just... Gossip Girl? I mean, there's plenty of Disney stuff that I do enjoy, Gossip Girl.
Oh boy.
Like, there's a lot of Disney stuff that I... Honestly, like, there are a few Disney things I would love to watch. The Owl House? I genuinely regret not watching The Owl House before I started my Dwight Quiet.
I'm sorry, we're going forward. We're not going to do this right now. We are really not.
Spirited Away will be in...
He's talking about Spirited Away now, okay? American Dad was good. Do a lot of people watch him? A fair amount of people watch Peetz.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
He used to get lots of views before, but now not so much. Well, actually, now it's actually back to a
doesn't
decent
look
amount.
Like Spirited Away will be in Ottawa. I mean, a lot of it is vibes, Kira. What anime do I like? Mostly mostly like Studio Ghibli stuff. But I also really love Cowboy Bebop. Loved Sailor Moon.
Of course.
Lion King. I mean, I loved Lion King back when I was a kid. Related to Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, done by the same guy, and Carol and Tuesday.
I'm actually surprised he liked Samurai Champloo. I would never expect that from him because it doesn't go with the type of shows or animes that I think you would like. Sailor Moon, I get it. Spirited Away, I get it. Cowboy Bebop, I get it. But Samurai Champloo, I do not get why he likes Samurai Champloo.
Done by the same guy. Both phenomenal. Dermatologist? No, never been to a dermatologist. Probably be a good idea, but...
It would be an amazing idea, Peetz. But do you think he's gonna go see a dermatologist? Probably not. Should he?
Looks like it might be in Ottawa as well.
Yes, he should. Yes, Samurai Champloo is really good.
Well, shit.
You're getting a Peetz headache? Alright, take some time away from the computer then, Tiger Paw. At least smash that like button. Remember to subscribe. You can always come back another day. So what's he looking up now?
Or... Oh, no, that's Plattsburgh. Damn. Don't think it will be in...
Alright, we're gonna a Pete's sake, yes.
Damn.
A decent home cooked meal would also help, exactly. Let's go forward.
I don't find it all that tough.
Hey
But
Pia.
I put very little work into it.
It seems they do not have to leave the luxury villa. It seems for some reason the management company dropped the ball, and with given 2 months that they are leaving, as in Pete's and Foodie Beauty, they did not get anybody to look at the villa or rent it out, which the possibility of that or probability of that is actually quite low because it's a property management company. He does need fresh air. Give this man some fresh air or walk to the park across the street, Pete's. There's a park there.
I suspect for a lot of people, it probably, for some people, it probably would be. Yeah, it's looking to me like
All right, let's go forward. I don't know what he's searching for, but we're going forward. Right, Beantown. Luckiest people.
Hey,
thank you, Tiger Paw. Appreciate it.
I have a feeling I'm probably not her type. Carrots.
Whose type?
Factory farming. Not a fan. Factory farming is definitely kind of gross. But...
All right, let me see. What did Carrot say? And whose type is he talking about? Chantel's aunt said that you are a genius. She obviously is crushing on you. Okay. No, that's just wrong. He's being with Chantel. He can't be with the aunt. That's wrong.
Coke Zero, regular Coke? Regular Coke. Trunk or treat? Sounds fun, I'm assuming. Pineapple on pizza. I mean, not something I enjoy, but it you at McDonald's. I'm aware.
Well, it stays in the family.
Making money by asking questions being here. Probably. Gold leaf or Benson.
Hey,
Those are
Tudor.
cigarettes, aren't they?
Hey, Tudor Times.
I don't smoke cigarettes.
True, Lindsay. Very true.
Have we come for dinner today?
Mary says, can you imagine Pete's going from ex-boyfriend to uncle? I'm sure it's happened quite a few times in the world.
Just do heroin. Edibles? Nah, I never take edibles.
Aunt needs a cold shower.
Gold leaf I've never heard of, but Benson I've heard of. Benson cigarettes I've heard of.
Yeah.
Anunnaki, I have no idea if that's still the case. KFC or McDonald's? Depends on the mood, I guess.
KFC or McDonald's? Good question. Some people call the KFC Dirty Bird.
I guess so, affirmative. But Bunny Star, I
Yeah,
have no
Marie.
idea if I was familiar with it at the time or not. If I heard about it at the time, I forgot all the details. So no, I'm not familiar with the Delphi murders.
Why do people keep bringing that up? I know it's in the news. There was an arrest, right?
I'm not boosted. I never got the boosted. So at this point, I would be unvaccinated because I'm an idiot. Because I'm a fucking procrastinator.
Yeah, it was 2 days ago. Men booked into Carroll County Jail
I'm too lazy.
in connection to the Delphi murders from 2017. There are lots of theories out there, Ghostbird. Oh, Fresh Lori says, I have an uncle younger than me. My grandma remarried and had kids again. Ah, I see. So your uncle's younger than you. That means you get to boss him around, Fresh Flowers.
My dream meal?
For sure, one small moose, for sure. Hopefully Bidusi will be seen
Steak
again.
from barbecue.
Sometimes people in this niche, they come and go. That seems to be a constant. Sometimes you'll see people, and then maybe for a couple months, a year, you don't see them. Then they might come back. But yeah,
Nope. I don't, Kira. And I don't know that I even need an appointment. Just call the pharmacy and ask when.
Yeah, just go in.
When the time to go in would be.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's go forward.
Fat cracker in middle school.
Oh, nice,
Lizzo?
Marie.
Nah. Lizzo's not my thing.
Oh, really, Peetz?
Yep.
Can't handle Lizzo, huh?
But I don't really like that kind of music.
Can't handle Lizzo, huh?
The cats are fine.
I see you, Peetz. I see what you're working with.
Oh, you'll get to see plenty of her, I'm sure, over the next little while. She'll be coming to bug me a lot. I think fat phobia is real. Absolutely, it is. I don't know, Mariana's. I don't know.
Yeah, he cannot handle Lizzo.
Going? Still haven't started. Is skinny phobia real? A little bit.
What do you mean a little bit? It's just as real as fat phobia.
As Jim now. I don't know.
Like Eugenia Cooney gets lots of hate and lots of advice, lots of trolls, lots of comments, just as much as people who would be like super morbidly obese. Either side of the spectrum gets a lot of hate. Though some people might say, no, one side gets it more than the other. Not here to really argue that, but hey, both ends of the spectrum get it. Lizzo's music is good. I have no problems with it.
I really don't. That's the plan, Gossip Girl. What I would say, Wave, is that it is generally more accepted in society to be thin than to be fat.
Hey, Auroras. Well, that's true. It's more generally accepted to be thin or thinner than fat or fatter. That I'd agree with that. Melanie says he can't handle a woman that actually wants to enjoy sexy times. I'll agree with that as well. Futurama is the best. Sure. I say The Simpsons, but okay, if you think Futurama is the best, go ahead.
Flop? No, I can't. I haven't watched it. I haven't read any of the drama around the video. I don't really give a shit. Pakistan, no. I've never visited the Middle East. I've heard of Eugenia Cooney. Where's Dandy? He was here earlier. Dandy was here earlier. Bayonetta 3 thing. My thought is that voice actress really tanked any career she may have had.
Yeah, it's used to be Starfish. Yeah, he's used to the Starfish, I guess.
It turned out that she'd lied about how much she was offered for the role. And then after that, she ended up calling on people to donate to some anti-abortion group. It's like, wow, really getting in, like really just sticking the nails into your career there, lady.
Yikes.
Can I eat copper? I'd rather not.
Speaking of copper, I did see the video of Rev being on the news. Wait a second. He leaves to go somewhere. Let me see what he's doing.
Anyway, I'm going to go get some more. Still sounds pretty fucked up, Bowser. I'm going to get myself something to drink. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
All right, let's go forward while he gets something to drink.
No, I missed. Hey, Rara. God, can you believe that girl? Can you believe that lady? Like, we ask her to do so little around here. We never ask her to do anything around here. One time I asked her for a little bit of help, just 30 seconds to entertain you people, and she's just like, no. So self-centered, that cat. Hey, Rara. She is no help at all. Unless Sunday, Monday. Yeah, Julie. I think
What was he talking about? He's talking about BBJ.
It probably will be both days. I'll be going live.
Didn't Rev burn the hotel down? No, he didn't burn the hotel down. A copper pipe was missing, and the motel he was in got condemned, and then the owner of said motel was like, "Oh, I didn't know there were people renting here." I'm like, "How the hell you don't know people who are below the poverty line aren't renting there?" It was such a farce. But the video is out there if you want to take a look at it. It's something. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, Shiny and Rev, as far as I know, need a new place to stay. So I wonder what's going to happen with that. Yeah, you guys didn't know?
Live day for me. And Monday is Halloween, so got to do something on Halloween, right? Favorite color? Red.
Favorite color is red. Okay.
Favorite color is pink. Good color. Yes, it's crushed cream soda. Dia de los Muertos.
You thought it would be brown with all those brown shirts? Yes.
Gus Girl, I mean, not really. No, I'm not really thinking about it just because it's just not worth the effort.
I still can't get over that his colors are stretched out. Why?
It's honestly not worth the effort. Hey, Sarah.
Why are your colors stretched out, Peetz? I don't get it. Somebody please tell me.
It's not worth the cost. Affirmative male, they do in Canada. I think the crushed cream soda is only in Canada.
If it's
yeah.
brown, flush it down.
Grows your teeth, probably. Hey, Diana Lynn.
Of course, Catty Corn. Of course. That makes all the sense, actually.
Why do I hate sushi?
That
It's just
knowledge.
not for me cereal. I don't like seafood. I don't like seafood, so of course I don't like sushi.
Florida, you did not miss anything at all.
No ice cream
Nothing.
and fresh cream
Zero.
soda would be good. Hey, and Janet. What do I think would happen if everyone in Canada stopped working? I don't know. Economic collapse. Well, that's a little bit different because it's fried.
True, fresh flowers. Very true.
Fried food is just different, right? And I don't have it that often.
All right, we're going to go forward. Well, thank you, Jordan. Appreciate it. All right.
Still not going yet. Still need to look into. I still need to put in some effort to find a doctor.
So he still hasn't found a GP. We have signs of life of BBJ as of last night.
French maid costume? No. The Mario movie coming out next year? I don't give a shit. I do not expect that movie to be good. I expect Jack Black to be fantastic, and I expect Chris Pratt to be
amazing.
Fucking mediocre.
No, amazing.
Favorite cake?
Good actor.
Favorite cake.
All right, let me go forward once more. Furry cake, carrot cake. Okay, we knew that.
Is carrot chode decadent? I have not, Brooke, because I don't really give a shit about him. I like Chris Pratt.
I guess his chode isn't decadent then. If he knows what that even means.
I've just always gotten a vibe from him that he just always struck me as being,
I don't know, Mary.
Kind of douchey. Like, I just get a douchey vibe from him.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's just the impression I get from him. And like, I don't know. I just find him mediocre. Hey, Jamie Carpenter.
Florida says, does anyone else think that Peetz is passively aggressively getting back at Chantel for her past actions, weaponized helplessness? Yes, I do think so. I think he has made it a job of sorts, forgive the pun, a job of sorts to actually not have a job and to solely rely on her paying for everything. I really do think so. And he is going to stretch it out for as long as possible until shit hits the fan. But then it's also a slippery slope, because if you stretch it out for as long as possible, when do you know when to stop? Do you know when to stop when she has said she's going to go to Kuwait? So now you're looking for a job. And what if you don't find a job come January? What are you gonna do? You're gonna move your maybe your brother in? Maybe move a third person? Who knows? Hey, Lady DMA. Good morning.
And yeah, regardless of like,
Red Ghost Bird.
Fucking music is, I don't know. The baby? Money. And yeah, I really don't like that Chris Pratt is fucking Mario and just using his regular ass voice. It's like, fuck off. At least cast an Italian American in the role.
True to Rob.
Somebody who will make some effort to actually sound like Mario. But I already have $100,000, or would I rather have a job?
Let's go forward.
I'll take the $100,000 up front, and then I'll just find a job that keeps me going.
Seal says, I think some learned helplessness is setting in for Peetz. It is. But we're going to go forward. Just a minute or 2 or 3 or 4.
Typing out what I'm saying? Fuck off. Oh, you leaving, Mim? My brother just went. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Probably.
Melanie says he's doing it subconsciously. Yeah.
Thoughts on the new mayor about it? Who did win? I forgot. I totally forgot to check who won.
Of course he forgot to check who won because he didn't vote. That's why.
Mark Sutcliffe. Which one was he?
He doesn't even know who Mark Sutcliffe is. Okay, sure.
I don't give a shit how he won.
Exactly. Flordia says, learned helplessness is a hard cycle to break. It is. He's going to surprise us. Remember, he did fine without her before. Yeah. So what is he actually searching Canadian politics at this moment?
I just want to see what his policies were.
Peetz could be halfway decent looking if he tried, yeah. If he tried. But he ain't trying at all.
Whatever.
Peetz gets bent on real world issues. Yeah. All right. Let me go forward.
Brown dog.
We're going forward a little bit.
I have I have washing machine in the room next door. I don't need a laundry service. Is 25 a good age for me to date? I mean, 25. I would be allowed to date a 25-year-old without it being weird, without it being creepy.
Here we go with the talk.
25 is the low end, like the bare, the absolute youngest I can go without it being creepy. But I would still feel uncomfortable dating a 25-year-old. It'd be old, it'd be enough of a difference for it to feel weird to me. Grooming. It's not grooming. So, the rule of thumb for dating.
For sure, Melanie says.
For whether something is creepy. The rule of thumb for whether an age difference is creepy is half your age plus 7.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that before.
So I am... No, shit. 38, 37, 25 would be too young. 25 actually would be too young. Because I am about to turn 38. So half of that would be 19. So 26 would be the youngest that I can go without it being creepy.
Peetz needs that makeover. Then the cowardly lion gets in The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, Chantal would have had her own bathroom anyway.
He needs a lot of things.
I'm not sure, Habibi. I have no idea how that rule came about, but that is that's what I've heard. That's what I've read. That I was 40. I'm gonna look it. I'm close to. I have no idea where it came about, but But no, it's that is what I've heard.
Yeah,
Half your age plus 7.
I've heard it as a
So,
standard. Yeah.
seeing as I'm about to turn 38, half my age would be 19 plus 7, 26. So 26 is the absolute youngest I can go. But it would still feel weird to me.
All right, Peetz. Do y'all think Pete still has his dating profile active? Has anyone even checked? I don't know. Last I heard was the Winnipeg thing from a year ago.
What am I doing with my hair?
Somebody all the way in Winnipeg.
Nothing is the issue. Fence. I'm doing nothing with my hair. The 25-year-old is mature with a great job on her hair. It would still be creepy for me to date her.
Lindsay says he should go on that dating show where they put those lifelike costumes on. Yeah.
Thunder? Yeah. And 21 would be, yeah. It wouldn't be seen as creepy. What about the age of consent? What about it? Sorry, carrots. What should the age of consent be?
Probably Melanie.
I don't know. 18 seems reasonable for me. 18 seems reasonable to me. Bearing in mind like a 20-year-old and a 17-year-old, that's fine. So like close, like so people who are close in age, 16 here in the UK. I think it might be 16 in Canada as well, actually.
It is 16.
I mean,
it is 16 in Canada. For years and years and years, it used to actually shift between 14 and 16 in Canada, but now it's 16. But he's gonna look it up and he's gonna find out. Hey, Mrs. J. Hey, Foxanne, what's up? He does need to work on himself before thinking about dating. P.S. says,
yes. So yeah.
This rule does not apply to Chantel. To her, it is half her age minus 7 years.
Age of consent in Canada is 16. As of 2008. Used to be 14. That's a bit, that's a bit much.
I'm doing good, Mrs. J. Hopefully you're doing good as well.
Yeah, in Canada, it's 16 with close in age exemptions.
And buy a shirt in the big kids section. Okay, I will do that, Lady DMA.
Sure. And like as far as like 16, sure, why not?
Floria says hygiene would be a good start.
But yeah, 18 is what I would be inclined to go with close in age exemptions.
All right, shall we go forward?
That seems fine to me.
Maybe we should.
It's not my least favorite country, Frosty.
Who's his least favorite country? Let's see here. Frosty said,
least favorite is Switzerland, those neutral bastards.
Oh, the US was his least favorite country, but he says no. What about the Swiss?
Cake. The move has been canceled for now. We're staying where we are for now.
Sure, or never was a move.
That England? England sucks too.
Okay, Peetz.
Especially because they're fucking everything over for Scotland these days. Hey, Breadman.
Well, isn't he a pillar of perfection?
How'd it feel better? Relieved. Moving's a pain in the ass. So,
Pillar of perfection, Peetz here.
80 degrees. Yeah, things have been pretty. Why do we need monarchy? We don't. Nobody does. Nobody needs a monarch. Nobody needs monarchy anymore. It's just. It's a goddamn tourist trap. Absolutely Anunnaki, yes. No, she hasn't eaten any of it yet, Frosty.
She hasn't
I
eaten
do
what?
honestly think that Canada and all the other countries that are technically part of the United Kingdom, technically part of the monarchy, need to just like Canada has
For
no
sure,
reason
Lindsay.
to have a king.
Okay, so says Peetz.
Fucking whatever, Bunty.
So maybe he could be like one of those lawmakers. Maybe he could be an elected official in a public office. Maybe change those laws if he really feels this strongly.
Like, there is no reason for Canada to still be part of the monarchy. No reason at all. It's time for us to just be like, yeah, get rid of it. It's time for us to just be like, yeah, we're not part of the monarchy anymore.
That is very true. Instead of the word monarchy, what he really means is Canada. There's no need for Canada to be part of the Commonwealth.
We're we need to just like, because it doesn't bring us any tax revenue. You know, like England, fine, they can sit there, they can spend a little bit longer. England can spend some more time arguing about whether they want to keep the monarchy or not. Canada, we don't need it.
Exactly, Melanie. All right, what else does Peetz have for us?
Stop dissing in the English. I mean, if you're a quarter Scottish, then you should understand why that's not possible, Marianne.
All right, let me go for it a little bit.
Dissing on the English is just what the Scots do.
Sure, Peetz.
Actually availed his job at, I'm not even on disability. It was Rogers Call Center, which I worked at for 2 years. Hi, Anita.
You should have never left that job at Rogers. It had benefits. It was full time. Full time is hard to find these days. It really is. Mrs. J says there's a part coming up where Foodie calls him to let her inside.
Get that job. Oh, I could, but cable utility, cable, cell phone. It was like everything is. So it was, when I started there, I was dealing with the cell phone side of it. Then I got trained over to the landline, the internet, the TV, the cable.
Yeah, we need to do DLF catch up.
Kelly, Scottish. Yeah, I mean, I could get the job back, but I can't work customer service anymore.
Why is that?
I just cannot work.
Oh,
that,
yeah. Oh, yes, because he can't please everybody. I remember this. Foxen says he probably needs a work from home job with no transportation or people skills. Exactly. So true, exactly.
that field anymore. Coral. I don't know. She'll tell people when she's leaving. Resident Evil. Nope. I haven't seen anything about that, Jen.
Florida says Peetz is the quintessential armchair politician, opinion on everything, action on nothing. He should do transcribing.
Aaron, any libraries? Not lately.
Yeah, he could, or he should.
Customer service. It does, and like I hit a point where I just like it. I burned out. Retail, yeah, it depend. It would depend on where I was working. It would depend on the. It would depend on the place.
Meadowcat says he seems pretty.
Yeah, like I just got completely burned out.
He seems pretty unemployable at this point.
And it's like it's not something that I can go back to. It's not something that I am emotionally capable of doing anymore. Frosty, I have no idea. My house got it. Yep, my mom is from Scotland, so. I have no thoughts on it, Anita. I don't know anything about it. I don't know what people are talking about. Chantel mentioned something about it today, and I have no idea what the fuck any of that is all about. Can I lift?
Yeah, 2 other times.
Well. Medical coding? I don't know.
All right, we're going to go forward. Even Peetz is boring himself.
See, I mean, she could just walk right through. Walk right in. Where's Sam? Last I saw him, he was downstairs.
Exactly, Tagapaw. He's got to come up with some alternatives. He's got to do something. Is he not in therapy? He says he is. It's online.
I mean, I don't know.
Online therapy does.
Old pictures. WorldTube? Nah, I never hang out downstairs. I mean, occasionally with Chantel. Like if Chantel's downstairs and I feel like hanging out with her, then yeah. Got shoes do I wear? I don't know, just black shoes.
Exactly, fresh flowers. There's always an excuse. If you don't want to, always is. All right,
Thanks, Bowser.
Oh wait, is this the part where he gets up?
No,
he
that'll
does.
make me sad. Just weird seeing what I used to look like. My clean freak? Not really. No, not really.
Maybe you should make him sad.
Hey, Gene. Chantel. Obviously it's not. Give me a minute and I'll go down and unlock the door. Give me just a second.
All right, so I guess Chantel. Wait a second. So where was she? This was nighttime. Interesting. It was nighttime, exactly a year from when her and Nader were in Toronto having the best time of their lives, and she locked herself out. Right, hey, house cat? Alright, let's go forward. Doing Mr. Coffee, says Marie. Well, she's doing something. Whether it's coffee
big boy.
or tea.
You are the biggest boy ever. Look at this big boy. Look at the big boy.
And there goes Sam. Why did he need to let her in? Yeah, that's my whole thing. Is like, why? It doesn't make no sense.
Sorry, Sam. Bye, Sam.
He's the biggest boy. He's the biggest boy.
Hey, Megan.
Really, R. Brownstein? Oh, if only that were true.
It just got canceled, Hannibal.
All right, let's go forward. Or should we stay?
I mean, I'm sure we'll still move eventually.
Okay.
Julia, nah. I think I'm fine staying in the villa by myself. Like, I'm fine staying here by myself. I can take care of this place by myself.
Sure,
Moving
Peetz.
to a bigger place. Guess not fence. Like, moving to a bigger place with new cats, that I wasn't comfortable doing on my own. That I wanted some help. But living here, I'm comfortable living here on my own.
Lindsay says his superpowers are not only putting everyone to sleep, but also himself. Yeah. He's clearly thriving there, right? Clearly.
I mean, it's not very walkable fence. Why would I find that repulsive, Frosty? What am I going to eat tonight? Your mom. Your mom's ass. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Sweet comeback there, Pete. Sweet comeback.
I already had nachos.
Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, nachos. So no more mom's ass eating. Gotcha. Love that for you. Pete's will be like Kevin, I'm home alone, but this time the burglars will get him.
I'll try to do it, Coral. I'll try to take care of the place. The same here, Megan. That's why I always make those jokes.
The fruit flies are what thrive in the villa.
I think I have seen the. I think I might have seen the unicyclist once, Brooke.
Really, they're bringing that guy up.
It is weird.
The unicyclist is the guy that's in the neighborhood. He lives in that housing complex, and he rides a unicycle. That remember when Foodie Beauty took the picture of him and said that that was her boyfriend or new man or to be man, something along those lines. I forgot exactly how she worded it, but that was like many months ago.
Body pillow? No, I don't have a body pillow. I want a body pillow, Gossip Girl. Honestly, I do want to get a body pillow. Megan, truth. Like, Chantal used to have a body pillow, and like whenever I'd be laying in her bed, like if I was holding the pillow, like I just got so cozy and so sleepy. The cover went up. I'd probably just get a normal cover. Like it'd probably just be like it'd just be like a regular pillow cover.
Oh yeah,
You know,
okay,
large.
all right, you do that, Pete's. He wants an anime body
Like I
pillow,
would probably
probably.
want to like think about getting something funny for it. But I would probably just get like a regular one. Most hours I slept at one time straight. I think I've slept for like 36 hours straight once.
Really? Brownstein says, I just cannot imagine the two of them being lovers. It's so bizarre. Yeah. He wants a waifu pillow. He does want a waifu pillow.
Don't hump body pillows.
Isn't there a song that goes like that? Like, how bizarre, how bizarre. Yes, it does.
Yeah, I think
How
I
bizarre, how
believe
bizarre.
like that time I had COVID. I think that I slept for a good 36 hours straight. Like as I recall, like I had COVID and depression at the same time. So yeah, that
You're
one
welcome, Mrs.
that
J.
I was just dead.
What was the name of the sex doll Foodie Beauty was thinking of getting? It was Reggie. Reginald. Because he was on sale. And not Reggie Pipes, but
So, yeah. Hey,
regular Reggie.
So yeah, that was not a fun time. I am aware. Good vibes.
For sure. Yeah, he was on sale. Reginald was
Sorry, VJP.
totally on sale. And he had detachable parts. She could get him
Yeah,
customized.
that is lucky carrots.
Reggie left Chantal for
That and
Didi.
Scotty.
Yikes.
We'll see, I guess.
Oh wait,
Is LeBron better than Jordan? I have no idea.
is LeBron better than Jordan? Oh, that's gonna be a question soon. Let's find out in a few years. Yeah, he had detachable parts. Wide awake?
Yeah, I think this was the nice dress I wore last year on Halloween.
Yeah, I believe it
So
was.
I'm just gonna wear this dress again because it's nice. It's very fancy. So it's nice to wear something fancy, you know?
Okay, Peetz. You do that.
Yes, it's a dress. Needs ironing? Yeah, probably, but I won't bother with it.
For sure, fresh flowers. Little Nepotiz, like this guy seems like he can be rather boring. He lives in the same house as Chantal. They used to be lovers. They're now friends. That's it. He is yeah, little Nepotiz.
But it'll be on Halloween, Samoan. It's gonna be Halloween. Funeral dress is appropriate for Halloween, right?
I mean, sure.
Yeah,
Sure,
the blue
Peetz.
dress is nice as well. I'll try to find an excuse to wear it.
Sure, Peetz. Let's go forward. Peetz is quite boring in this stream. Why is that?
Chili rellena soup. Okay.
At least he applied for a job. Come January, who knows where Peetz will be.
Yes, it's the real one.
At least I can say Peetz. Come January, if Foodie Beauty tries to kick you out, your name is still on the lease. So there you go.
I like the idea of soup more than actually eating soup.
Peetz needs to try pony play. You mean like furry
Rellena.
stuff?
That makes sense.
You mean like furry stuff? You want him to be a furry?
Thanks,
Pony
Karen.
furry?
Anyway, 2 hours, so I'm ready to.
Taking my spirit back says, have a nice Sunday, Monty. Chat you all. Be careful. Have safe holiday. We will. Take care of yourselves.
I'm ready to call it a night. I'm ready to sign off. Yeah, Chantal, I think you're going to need to talk about nut salsa. Anyway.
Skinamax in the 90s? Pony play? No. Yeah, maybe he'll do pony cosplay.
Yeah.
Can you imagine me and Peetz being best buddies and we do pony cosplay? Because, it takes two, right, with the pony stuff. Because, either he be the back legs or I be the back legs. And somebody has to be up front and you walk around like...
So, thanks for coming.
No, I'm not doing it.
And I'll be back tomorrow.
Like the harness and saddles?
And for now, good night.
Oh, okay. Mary is distinguishing. Pony play is not furry. Isn't pony play dressing up as a horse? Yeah, it could be. Some people like having a trainer and all, yes, but still. Sometimes people go a little bit further with the whole pony stuff and they do furry stuff as well. Or am I getting this wrong? Am I getting it wrong? I'm just thinking. Because we've seen all sorts of stuff with furries, right? But we'll see. Runs in circles is yeah. Oh, says Mary, yes, it was on My Strange Addiction. Okay. Like being a pony furry was on My Strange Addiction, or are you talking about something else? Penelope says Rocky Gobos has a video of Salah. It's Roman El Roman. I did see that. I did indeed see that. And upon slowing it down and increasing the volume of the audio, he says Yala, as in let's go. He says Yala several times, actually. Let's finish this off. Peetz is gone, and I'll be gone until later. All right, so that's it for Peetz. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. I'll be doing more Peetz reacts because sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. But hey, who knows? So thank you, everybody. Smash that like button. I'll be back later in about an hour or two. Catch me around then. Also, we're going to be doing MAD, Monty After Dark, later. So catch me. If I don't see you around, I'll see you another time. Just remember to be safe. Smash that like button, subscribe, and I'm out. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.